I really appreciate you coming along for the ride in this video. We got to use the Mooney. We turned a 7-hour drive into a 2-hour and 22-minute flight home. The flight there was a little bit longer, about 2 hours and 50 minutes, but still, 7-hour drive. So if you liked what you saw in this video, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends about it. We're having a lot of fun. All right, we're going to go ahead and pick up the ATIS to leave. Sam and I had a nice couple days watching some drift racing. We are looking to get out of downtown and up to Grand Rapids here in a couple hours.
Altimeter 3010. Visual approach, runway 12 right news. Advise on initial contact, you have information Tango.
So I'm going to quiet up here for a second and listen to Tango.
St. Louis, downtown Turner, information Tango 1253 Zulu. Wind 160 at 4, visibility 10, skies clear below 12,000, temperature 24, dew point 23, altimeter 3010. Visual approach, runway 12 right in use. Advise on initial contact, you have information Tango.
Let's see how royally I can screw this up. Many of you know I fly out of Sparta, Michigan. It's just a small airport, not controlled. Flying in out of controlled airspace or in and out of controlled airports is not my forte, but hey, we all need to get better at the things we're not great at. So let's see if we can't make this communication happen. Downtown clearance, Mooney 6708. Uniform with you at the east ramp with Tango.
Mooney calling downtown clearance. Say again your call sign.
It's Mooney 6708 uniform.
Mooney 6780, correction, 6708 uniform downtown clearance.
Mooney 6708 uniforms, looking for VFR departure to Sparta 8 Delta 4 direct. Looking for flight following on our way.
Roger, I need your requested altitude and your aircraft type.
Mooney 6708 uniforms, Mooney M20C, Charlie, and I intend to fly 9,500 feet.
Roger, what's that on-course heading to 8 Delta 4?
Looks like an on-course 037.
Mooney 08 uniform, Roger, stand by for squawk.
That's just this 4-digit number we put in here. That allows us, when they look at their radar, they can see our number and know where we are, who we are, where we are, and hand us off. They hand us off with that number.
Mooney 08 uniform, squawk 1123. Wind directed by the tower, contact St. Louis departure on 123.7.
All right, 1123 in the box for 670 uniform, over to tower 123.7.
Negative, sir. It's on your departure when directed by the tower. You're going to contact St. Louis departure on 123.7.
Roger that. My departure frequency 123.7.
Roger. Are you able to accept runway 12 left?
Yeah, 12 left's perfect. 670 uniform.
Mooney 08 uniform, runway 12 left, taxi via Alpha 3.
Over to 12 left via Alpha 3, 670 uniform. It's so 12 left's a shorter runway. It's 5,000 feet. You don't have to go out to the big runway. Just a quick taxi down. Real easy. Downtown Tower, Mooney 6708 uniforms. 12 left at Alpha 3, ready to go.
Mooney 6708 uniform, Downtown Tower, traffic Cessna at the departure end and left traffic. Runway 12 left, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
Clear for takeoff on course, 6708 uniform. Always check final. They tell you cleared for takeoff, and that's all well and great, but don't trust them, Yep. Hey, 12 left. We got 12 left. A little bit shorter runway. Should be just fine. It's longer than Sparta. Looks like a repurposed taxiway, though. Engine instruments are in the green.
Yes, sir.
Got lots of usable runway left.
Downtown Tower, Cherokee 411 Bravo Sierra, ready to go on 12 right.
Cherokee 411 Bravo Sierra, Downtown Tower, hold short, runway 12 right, awaiting FR release.
Okay, holding short, 1 Bravo Sierra.
November 1 Bravo Sierra, what's your on course setting going to be?
150.
Mooney 08 uniform, turn left on course.
Left on course, 08 uniform.
Cessna 7 Lima X-ray, runway 12 left, clear for the option.
7 Lima X-ray, clear for the option, 12 left.
November 1 Bravo Sierra, departure instructions, fly runway heading, maintain 2,600, runway 12 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, clear for takeoff. Runway heading 2006, 1 Bravo Sierra.
November 1 Bravo Sierra, you did get information Tango, correct?
That's affirmative, 1 Bravo Sierra.
There's our haze, buddy.
I missed it.
I knew it. I knew you missed it. It's crazy. I'm not sure what's going on right now, if it's the wildfires or what we really have going, but wow, is it hazy. The whole trip down here, and now seemingly the whole trip back, is just going to be hazy. All right, at least we're flying. And we're going to get that sun over into Sam's face instead of mine.
I am cooking right now.
It's going to be warm, buddy. Make sure you get that on you. We'll get some altitude. It'll start cooling off.
Mooney 08 uniform, contact St. Louis approach 123.7.
Over to approach 237, 670 uniform. St. Louis approach, Mooney 6708 uniform. With you 2000, climbing 9.5.
November 6708 uniform, St. Louis departure ident, St. Louis altimeter 3010.
3010, here's your flash.
November 08 uniform, radar contact 3 miles east of the downtown airport, and VFR climb your discretion, clear through the St. Louis class Bravo airspace.
Clear through the Bravo, climb at my discretion, 670 uniform. That's awesome. I think that's the first time I've ever been cleared through a Bravo. Doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's nice knowing I can depart and just not worry about it. It's pretty awesome. Sunday morning flying for you, I guess. So we're just cruise climbing. We're 125 miles an hour or so. full throttle, wide open throttle. We know we're gonna climb.
Uniform, I don't have a strip in front of me. Say destination.
2670 uniforms. Destination is 8 Delta 4, Sparta, Michigan.
November 0 uniform, roger, thank you.
Sunday morning flying, pretty awesome. Not a whole lot of people around. Got just a little tickle of weather between us and home. We'll keep an eye out for that. Nothing crazy. I think we'll be good. So anyways, 125 mile an hour. That wasn't for me, was it?
I did not hear it.
I gotta quit talking, man. It's too busy around here. I guess we'll catch you when we get out of this Bravo. We're about an hour and a half out. We're probably, I guess we're 44 minutes into our flight. Things are going pretty smooth. You can see the weather off to the left. Maybe I'll throw a clip of the weather over there. Just a little storm over that way, which we're well clear of. There's also a little storm in Chicago, looks like, which we'll be east of, given its current position, but we definitely need to keep an eye out for it. Nothing crazy. We caught a couple little teeny bumps with the air leading the storm, but nothing crazy. So I'll give you a shot of the panel, just kind of what we're seeing right now. Don't be too hard on my navigation. I'll see if we can't get her right on track here. But it's pretty sweet right now. We're 9,500 feet. We're wide open throttle, almost 21 inches of manifold pressure, 2450 RPM. Seems to be a smooth RPM for this plane. I've been playing around a little bit with different RPMs, just trying to see where my economy comes in. We're running 100 degrees rich of peak and burning, 9.5, 10 gallons an hour, somewhere around there, getting 151 knots across the ground right now with the help of a handy little tailwind. So it's a nice, smooth flight home. Still hazy, like I mentioned, but what are you going to do? And we'll be there in about an hour and a half. Thanks for riding along, and appreciate you being here. All right, we're about 25 minutes from home. Still cruising up 9,500 feet. The tailwind is building, which is fantastic. We're getting 162 knots right now at 2450 RPM, about 21 inches manifold pressure. We're over Lake Michigan, real close to the shoreline. Really kind of a beautiful view. It's still kind of hazy, but hey, it's just a hazy thing. So join us as we get the last couple handoffs into the Grand Rapids area, and then finally land in Sparta. We're an hour 54 in and 24 minutes to go. 161 knots is like 185 miles an hour. Pretty awesome. Moving along.
November 6708 uniform, contact Great Lakes approach 133.82.
Over to Great Lakes, 3382, good day.
56, thank you. The altimeter 2996.
Great Lakes approach, Mooney 6708, uniform with you, level 9.5.
2670 uniform, Great Lakes approach, altimeter 2996, altitude your discretion.
2996, altitude my discretion, 0 uniform. That's nice. I'm telling you, man, we have had some incredible pressure changes on this. We've been all the way from 2996 to 3007, I think. Like, there's definitely some activity, some weather activity around here messing with the altimeter. I thought I just couldn't hold an altitude very well, but we'll just blame it on the weather.
Good old Michigan.
Yep. All right, so let's change this fuel pump one last time, or this fuel tank one last time. We'll land on the left tank because I weigh more than you. So we've got 60 minutes burnt off each side right now. We're gonna start pointing the nose down to the ground. Now, one thing as we descend, of course I just trimmed the plane down, left the power settings the same. At some point I'll have to start pulling power back. When we pull power back, we'll get the carb heat in, or to eliminate any carburetor icing issues. And we got to keep an eye on our airspeed, because as we get into thicker air, that air is putting more force on the airplane. Right now, we got a little ways to go before we have that problem. We're getting 175 knots. So we're cooking down 400 feet a minute, it's all. We are targeting just a 500 foot per minute descent the whole way. Pattern altitude Sparta, 1,800 feet.
What's 175 knots equivalent to?
175 knots is about 200 miles an hour. Now, we're gaining a bunch just because we're, you know, using gravity in our favor, but we'll just plan on 21 inches, so we'll start pulling it back, and we'll just maintain 21 inches, 2350 RPM. Get our landing checklist up, be prepared, got our split screen going on fly queue, checklist over map, navigating with our GPS.
Warming up a little.
Keep the air on us. Nice little descent profile, really. You know, like, if you keep everything the same, should descend the same. 6,000 for 1,800, so we got 4,000 to go, 8 minutes, we're 11 minutes out, it's perfect. I want to make a comment, like, this has been pretty cool. We went on a couple-hour trip both ways. I don't know if you all can see this, but, like, we're hands-off flying. This airplane does not have an autopilot. It does right here, but it's junk, doesn't work. It needs an in-op sticker on it. Obviously we got smooth air conditions, that's helpful. But if you take the time to like learn power settings and, you know, fly a profile, I'm just a private pilot, but you know, if you take the time to do that stuff, learn a profile, man, a lot of times it doesn't need to be stressful. You don't need to be gripping this thing. You can navigate, you can make little corrections with your feet, with the pedals. Just keep that in mind. Sometimes a relaxed cockpit is the most efficient cockpit. So it's been pretty cool for me just to try and, quite honestly, during this flight, I've tried to do as little as possible. It sounds crazy, but it makes it a lot more relaxing. When you're out there flying, just think about that. Okay, 4,000 for 1,800. We got just over 2,000 feet to lose. That's about 4 minutes. Doing good. Pull a little bit more power out of it. Great approach, Mooney 670 uniform.
That was 3943, climb and maintain flight level 190. And last aircraft calling second.
Mooney 6708 uniform, Great Lakes approach.
It was a 3708 uniform.
This is Mooney 6708 uniform. I've got the Sparta Airport site just looking to cancel.
Mooney 08 uniform, squawk VFR, change to advisory frequency approved today.
Over to VFR advisory. Good day. Sparta traffic, Mooney 6708 uniforms, 8.5 west, inbound for 25 Sparta.
And Sparta traffic, system 14457. We're up at 3,000 feet. We're going to be doing a hold over Wagon for Sparta.
It's all good. I'm 2.1 right now.
All right, thanks. Sparta traffic, Sky 46221. We're at 2,100 feet just to the northeast, sweet landing. Pick up pattern for runway 25 at Sparta.
Sparta traffic, Mooney 6708 uniforms, 5 miles southwest. I'm entering downwind for 25 Sparta. Okay, mixture's rich, props full. Carburetor heat's on.
Traffic, Hawk 739, uniform, turning left downwind 3 hours.
All we gotta do is get the gear down and land this pig. Wow, it got bumpy. We didn't know how good we had it up at 9,000 feet. Cool and smooth, but it got bumpy.
And sweaty.
Yeah. gonna start slowing this thing down. Looking for 120 miles an hour, get the gear down.
Traffic, Sparta traffic. Sky 46221, we're just on the north side of the airport. We'll be making left traffic for runway 25 at Sparta. We'll follow that Mooney.
That Mooney at Sparta is entering a left downwind for 25 Sparta. There's our gear speed. Let's get the wheels down. Sparta traffic, Mooney 670 uniforms, turning base, 25 Sparta.
46221, left and downwind 25 at Sparta.
Ooh, it's getting hot, buddy. Oh, yeah.
And Sparta traffic, Mooney 670 uniforms, turning final, 25 Sparta, will be a full stop.
And Marshall area traffic, Cessna 2814 November, 5 miles to the west, heading for Marshall.
Oh man, you feel that wind?
Yeah.
It just like stopped us.
Doing a little bit of plane drifting.
Yeah, right.
Headcraft traffic, skydiving operations in 1.5 minutes. Please use caution area. Headcraft. Uh, 46221, turning a left base, Sparta, runway 25.
Nice little challenging day.
You got her.
Oh yeah. Not the greatest landing in the world, Sam, but we got her. Little bounce.
Still breathing.
Gonna make the taxiway, open that thing up. Woo, it's hot, man. 85 degrees, probably almost 90 degrees. We were lucky to be up top where it was 50. Oh. Sparta traffic, Mooney 670 uniforms, clear 25 Sparta.
46221, final 25, Sparta.
I really appreciate you coming along for the ride in this video. We got to use the Mooney. We turned a 7-hour drive into a 2-hour and 22-minute flight home. The flight there was a little bit longer, about 2 hours and 50 minutes, but still a 7-hour drive. So I'm gonna pull up to the fuel pump here, fill this plane up, put it away, and then today's my daughter's birthday party, so we're gonna go spend that with her. So really, I appreciate y'all being here. If you liked what you saw in this video, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, tell your friends about it. We're having a lot of fun. Talk to y'all later.